Zweli Mkhize spoke about the economy again and the importance of discussing this at conference. He says there have been several delays, but that this is just part of the process and that they need to finalize the credentials to make sure that they know who the delegates are that are participating in the vote before they can continue with the other scheduled items for conference.
Normally a conference progresses like that. You don't expect everything to move on without any hitches. Particularly in our case, we have had a number of court cases that caused us to be able to look back at the attendance of conference. Now that's a critical issue as to who is in conference, because you must be duly elected delegate from a properly constituted branch meeting, and then we have to go through that and register everyone. Now once we had the court cases, obviously there's a lot of revisions that had to be done at that level, and you will see that part of the delay has come from that. But it's nothing untoward. Those kinds of things happen. Once you get past the question of who's here, and once that's been cleared, the issue of credentials, then of course you get onto the main reports. But once you are done, we'll then come and address the media. So that's where we'll be for most of the day, and all of the other issues, nominations, elections, and so on, will be going on. And please don't ask us about the outcomes of the results. We don't predict here. We don't throw bones or, do any crystal gazing. We leave the delegates to sort that out, and we count the issue as a factual record of what the decisions were. But so far it's going on well, and we believe that the level of enthusiasm and the spirit inside the conference is fairly good, as it were. But because of the excitement and the passion of elections, you will see people will be up there, singing and trying to influence one another. It's just part of the game. Just don't get taken too much about that. At the end of the day, the conference will announce all the outcomes. But I think the value of this breakfast is that we keep the engagement at both formal, at both public as well as closed sessions, and it becomes a very, very important contribution to the discourse, because for us, whilst there are people inside there who are discussing, the whole of South Africa is debating about the ANC, what policies should it bring on board, what issues should it attend to, which leaders should it elect, and all of that. So we are part of that broad general conversation, and so we value your presence and your contribution this morning.
He also says that this might be the last time that he addresses business leaders as the Treasurer General of the ANC, and that hopefully by tomorrow his successor will have been announced.
But as I did indicate to the Minister, I'm the Treasurer General for the last few hours now, and so you will have probably, once announced, maybe tomorrow, you will then have the successor who will come in and then continue the work, because the patron of the Progressive Business Forum is a title issue, so the one who's the Treasurer General will continue with the work. So there will be continuity. So if you don't see me here, you will be seeing someone else, but that will still be the Treasurer General of the African National Congress. So your conversations will continue.
Gia Nicolaidis, Eyewitness News, Nasrec.